Hello, so we are back on the boat and today is finishing some trim off for, well, part of today's job, finishing some trim off for the bathroom. So we've got the pieces that go in the corners of the bulkheads. Once we've fitted those, we can then fit the ceiling panels here, up there, pointy finger, and then also we've cut and trimmed the, other pointy finger, morning Wayne.
Morning.
Hello. The splashback for around the sink. So once these little jobs are ticked off, hoping they're little, we then really are finished in the bathroom. We're not doing the porthole liners until after the boat's been painted, because we'll have to take them out anyway. Also, both bulkheads there and spin you around there are having, these walls are having mirrors on, so we won't be doing any mirrors until we've finished all the heavy duty work. And the only other thing would be the shower screen that will go sort of here where my pointer finger is, and that'll be one of the last things we buy. So I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, maybe to fit the toilet in.
The door for under there.
Yeah, the door's a work in progress. It's a rainy day job, isn't it?
It is, to be fair.
A rainy day. So
Other things to get on with.
yes. Well, while we can at the weekend, we just come down to the boat all the time because it's the only time we can get to the boat. So other things can be done at home in the week. So right, okay, we'll crack on with those. See you in a minute. Bye. Oh yes, so she's found her place now on the sofa, on her bed on the sofa. Happy girl. What are these for, Wayne? Sorry, I chopped your head off.
These are to go in here.
Oh, I love the shower.
Yeah, basically, the piece of trim that goes on here is going to be slightly different to the rest of the boat.
Yeah, it's going to have no one of those.
So on the rest of the boat, we'll put this strip in here, and then screwed this here, and that supports the back end, and it's all nice and solid. On this one, I don't want to put a piece of oak on here, because it'll be too much into the shower area.
Sorry, chop your head off.
And yeah, it's just
too much moisture. Yeah.
Not going to work that well. So basically, just going to put these up here, screw those into there. There's still space for the cable, and then basically when we come to put the board up, it'll just screw straight into here.
Right.
So front and back.
Okay, I'll go find us some screws.
Yep. Okay, here we go. So I'm just screwing this up onto the ceiling. You'll notice there's a gap front and the back. The power cables can go in one side, and we've also got the Wi-Fi aerial cables to go in the other side. So right, moving on. Scribing these top sections of trim, a little bit tricky because they're basically all slightly different. But anyway, getting that done once I've messed around with my adjustable pencil. It's just a pencil with a bit of stick stuck to it. Well, it's taped to it. Works very well. And there we go, a nice scribed line. Get the jigsaw and just cut on that scribe line, and after that it's a little bit of sanding, get it all tidied up. So here we go. It's a jigsaw, there's not a lot to see, to be honest, just following a line. And there we go. So with that scribe done, I'm just scribing the end to match the end of the panel, so we can cut that off. Right, just before we do the under gunnel trim, a little bit of foam that needs to be trimmed off. That's the one thing that I really dislike about doing this, doing a boat, is all the foam. It just gets everywhere. It's horrible stuff, and you seem to be dealing with it all of the time. There's just a little bit of extra underneath, so we're just trimming that off. Okay, so we decided to put the flush for the toilet on the side wall. It's a better place for it. Just we've got a very small bathroom, so finding the right place for it, this seems to be the best place. So just using the little oscillating tool just to cut that piece out. I know there's no cables behind. The power cables for the 230 volt are a little bit lower down, so no danger of hitting those. So just get these bits and pieces out. Yeah, there we go. There's more foam behind there. So hopefully that will be okay. So just trying this in the hole. Did struggle with this a little bit. It's a very, very tight fit. We used the template to mark the lines to cut out. Could really have done with being, well, I did eventually cut it a little bit bigger just to make it a little bit easier to get in. But the other thing really is this flush button is actually quite cheap and poorly made. It's very flimsy plastic. It's got a little bit of plastic stuck to the front of it, which is like a sticker. Yeah, the whole thing's just not. Would have expected a better quality. Put it that way. So we've got the cable through now, and it's just a plug-in. So plug that into the flush button, and we'll get that fitted in. It does eventually go in properly. So a little bit more trimming to do. So I did eventually cut this out a little bit bigger to make it fit better. I really wasn't happy with that fit at all. Just not good. The idea is it's supposed to pop in, and there's some plastic clips at the side that just grab the side. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with this button, let's put it that way. Just me doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure out what I can do with it. Thought at first it may have been the cables getting stuck at the back, but it wasn't. There's nothing at the back, it was all nice and clear. Anyway, moving on. So we're just fitting the upright trim on the opposite wall now. So simple, glue it in place, and a couple of little pins just to hold it in place as well. Very simple. most of the time in making these is in the sanding, varnishing, getting it all ready. It only takes seconds really to put them back up again. There we go, literally is as simple as that. So this is the splashback material that we used around the shower. So we decided to cut this, as it says, to go around the sink. I think it looked quite nice in the end. I'm just fitting that upper trim now. Simple bead of adhesive. Nothing more complicated needed there. And the last one. And the final fit on the ceiling panel on that side. Oh, maybe not the final fit. There we go, that's the final fit on this side. This will need to come down again just to put the cables in for the Wi-Fi aerial. But it's just a simple unscrew it job, that'll be all good. And there's the other piece fitted. So, as the saying says, here's the splashback. There's a piece there, and then a piece under the gunnels, which is this piece here, and that completes that little bit.
Right, that's it for this week. Just having some dog cuddle time. We've done lots of bits and pieces in the bathroom. We're almost done in there now. So yeah, hope to see you again soon. Please like, subscribe, comment, and anything else that you like to do.
Yeah, we love reading your comments.
Yeah,
we always reply. So if you have a comment, please put it on, or a thumbs up. That would be great. So yeah, okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Say bye, Sushi.
She's lovely.
Bye, Sushi.
Kisses.